hope you're all doing well. Today I want to share with you 3 happiness practices to carry you through the darker days of winter. I, for one, am someone that has a little bit of a hard time when the light gets lesser in the winter months, and so it's important to me to set up some practices each year at this time to kind of carry me through those darker days. Usually I focus on working with happiness herbs and things that are able to just bring some brightness to my days. Today I want to share with you 3 practices that will do just that. 2 of them are single herb spells, so they're very simple and easily achievable, and one of them is a 3 herb spell that is very customizable. I chose herbs that are very specific to me, but feel free to mix it up if you wish. Each of these serves a different purpose and will add a different kind of brightness to your home or your experience. So go ahead and do all of them, or just do whichever one suits you best. I'm very excited to dig in with this video, but before we do, this video is sponsored, so let's hear a little bit more about that. I'm so happy to once again be partnering with my favorite all-in-one mindfulness and meditation app, Aura. Over the years that I have used Aura, it has been a powerful tool for helping me to manage my sleep issues and anxiety. It's unlike any other app I've used and is something I turn to frequently to ground and bring myself a sense of calm. As of late, I've been using the app to help me maintain focus while I work on writing my next book, as well as to help me stay consistent with a daily meditation practice. Daily meditation has been a game changer when it comes to regulating my mental health, and with Aura, I've been able to easily incorporate it in my day-to-day, which has greatly improved my happiness and well-being. So if you're like me and have been meaning to make meditation a daily habit for you, but are struggling to find a place to start, then try what I did to kickstart the practice by doing a 30-day meditation challenge with Aura. Aura is a new mindfulness and sleep app that won the Best of Apple award and is used by over 7 million people. It's an all-in-one app for well-being and sleep. It has thousands of meditations and stories, along with CBT, life coaching, breathwork, spirituality, and more. Its content is created by hundreds of expert coaches and therapists around the world, and it's highly personalized. The app uses AI and billions of data points to curate content specifically for you. Aura tailors to your preferences and needs from the moment you set up your account. This way you always find something to listen to without having to spend hours scrolling. And the setup is so easy. Plus, Aura makes it easy to implement. Personally, I favor the soundscapes, in particular any involving rain or birds. They bring me so much peace and help keep my mind on track. Aura is truly the only app that has worked for improving my meditation habit, and I would highly encourage you to join me on the 30-day meditation challenge using Aura's content. It's not a one-size-fits-all like other apps, and with its help, I've been able to move through my days much better than before. So if this sounds interesting to you, get started for completely free on Aura's website using my special link in the description. The first 500 people to use my link get a free trial, plus an exclusive 25% off. It's gonna go fast, so you might as well sign up now while you're thinking about it. Thank you so much to Aura for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it. Alrighty, welcome back. Let's dive into the very first practice, shall we? So here I have lavender and 2 glass jars. Lavender is a wonderful happiness herb. I really enjoy its multifaceted nature. It is a very good purifying herb and a really nice calming herb as well. And I feel that these actions combine really nicely to kind of cleanse away negativity, but fill in that gap with calm and happiness. I did a practice very similar to what I intend to do today last year with calendula, and I was very, very pleased with the outcome of that, but I've been just in more of a lavender mood lately. And so I thought that this year I wanted to try this practice with lavender instead of calendula. I also personally really enjoy the appearance of lavender, I think a little bit more than calendula in my home. I am, if you can tell, a little bit more of a neutral color or green colored person. And so something that is a soft lavender color fits in with the color scheme of my place a little bit better than the bright orange and yellow of calendula. So the plan for this is just to very simply fill these jars with lavender, and the intent to keep the energy clear of negativity and filled with happiness and calm, and then place them in the center of the main spaces of my home. this room, the dining room, and the living room. These are the two areas that I spend most of my time in throughout the day, and I just would like to have this energy in those spaces. And I'm hoping placing it very centrally will do the trick. I have another spell later on that will also enhance the energy of these spaces, but this is where I wish to begin. So this is a very, very simple practice, but honestly, I kind of find that the more simple the practice, sometimes the more powerful the punch. So let's make this little charm. Perhaps this is a project for a funnel. Alrighty, so now I have 2 lavender bottles, and now just to place them in the center of the 2 main rooms. Alrighty, I'm very, very pleased with this. They look so cute about my home, and it's just a very subtle touch of magic. I plan on kind of refreshing it throughout the season, adding some more lavender, and maybe even doing a bit of a smoke cleanse on it to clear away maybe what it has collected. But I'll do that based on how it feels. The next spell I want to do is a window charm. I deeply, deeply enjoy window charms for augmenting the energy that enters your home. And because we're entering a very cloudy and dark season, I want to welcome the sun into my home. So I've picked a very sunny herb to help bring some of the light back into my life while there isn't much. You can probably guess that it is chamomile, one of my favorite herbs. Chamomile is known to have a very sunny disposition. Because of this, it is a very common happiness herb. I really enjoy adding it to tea blends for such. It's similar to lavender in that it is a purifying herb. It's also a calming and a happiness bringing herb. I do find lavender to be much stronger in its purifying properties, but chamomile is a wonderful choice of bringing some sunshine to your home. So my goal with it being hung in the windows is to have, as the sun or lack of sun shines through, to cast that brightness into my home. Let's get crafting. So the plan here is just to fill these little guys up with some chamomile and then tie them off with some twine and hang them from the windows. So let's get started. I think I will need the funnel once again.
These are complete. Now just to hang them in the main windows.
Alrighty, so now with those charms up in the windows, it's time for the last practice. I'm really pleased with these window charms. They're beautiful and really cute, and I've really found a lot of power in window charms in my practice over the years. I'm only placing these in the main center window of the main windows of my home. So hopefully that's enough. Often I do place them in each window, but we'll see. If I need to, I will add them in more places, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. This very last practice that I want to share with you is the practice of making a spell bag to keep near you and to smell when you need a bit of a boost to your happiness. I will be combining 3 happiness tea herbs, and to me they really do just smell like joy, and so I am hopeful that that will come through in just the scent that comes through in the spell bag. So this is very straightforward. I'm just going to gather my ingredients and place them into the bag.
For this spell bag, I have chosen lemon balm, meadowsweet, and lemon verbena. All of these are wonderful happiness herbs, and I am excited to work with them here. The plan is just to add each of them into the spell bag and work my intention throughout.
And with this spell bag, that concludes my 3 happiness practices that I'm doing to prepare for winter. I'm just gonna keep this spell bag nearby, probably while I'm working, just to kind of give me a boost to my mood. I really enjoy it. It smells like earthy tea, something that always brings me quite a bit of joy, and I just feel really good about it. I think that it will be one of the biggest things to help me kind of get through this darker days time. When I am working on a larger practice in this sense with multiple aspects, I do like to have things that stay put and then something to engage with a little bit more actively. Another option for this type of a spell would be to make a shaker jar. I really love making shaker jars. This time around I did want it to be a spell bag just for that scent aspect, but feel free to mix it up and do something that feels right to you. I also would recommend using herbs that smell calming and happy to you. I really enjoy earthy smells, and I think this was the right combination for myself, but it may not be the exact one for you. Rose, lavender, chamomile, those are all other great options. Sassafras is also a good happiness herb. There are so many out there, so I just would recommend taking your time and figuring out what's right for you. As with all of the practices that I share here, everything is highly adaptable and should be made to work alongside your personal craft. So explore and change things up as you see fit. Most of these should be pretty low-key practices as well if you want to keep your practice on the down low. But with that, I hope you've enjoyed. If you can and would like to, I'd really appreciate it if you checked out my Patreon. There I share art, herbal profiles, book recommendations, and monthly workshops. I also have another channel where I share more vlogs of my day-to-day life, magic, herbalism, all of those good things, and I wrote a book. It is all about spellcraft and will take the beginner to the intermediate. If you're interested in any of these, they're all linked in my description down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Bye.